Welcome back, my friends. All by Redesign is here, and if you're new, I am a fashion designer and professional seamstress. Today, I want to show you a small tutorial on redesigning a bodysuit for kids. One of my friends invited me to a baby shower, and with my busy season, I don't have time to go shopping around, so I decided to create one of a kind gift for her baby. She's gonna have a baby girl, and I had like a new bodysuit for like 6 months, and I decided to create from it into a dress which she can make pictures with it or something special event. So here is the dress that we're gonna create. As you see, it have teeny tiny ruffles, and this is originally it's just simple bodysuit, and we created like some sleeves and also some bow, and we cut the back part so it'll be like a see through, and at the same time we created a headband which she will be able to wear it with it as well. If you want to learn how to redesign a simple bodysuit into this cute dress, and it can be for any age, just take whatever size you need bodysuit and just transform it into a cute dress. So if you are ready to learn, let's get started. To redesign the bodysuit, you're gonna need some lace, which is 5 inches wide ribbon lace, and then you're gonna need the lace fabric. You can choose your favorite color. I just choose whatever I had it at home, but make sure you have a nice edge. If not, then you will have to hem it by yourself. So let's get started. This is our simple bodysuit, and this is 6 months. Even if you have the newborn one, this tutorial is perfect for you. I'm gonna cut the tucks, and then with the ruler and erasable pen I will mark the waistline and the line where I'm gonna sew the ruffles. So the top one is gonna be the white one and the bottom one is gonna be the green. Next step is to remove the sleeves. Take your seam ripper and let's get started. We're gonna open a little bit of the side seam and then remove the sleeve. Also, before removing all the way, make sure you mark where is the shoulder overlapping. That way we know how to sew the back part because it's going to be all lace. So after we removed the sleeves, let's start cutting the new sleeves with the lace that I have. I'm going to fold 4 times because you want fold it for one sleeves and fold it for second sleeve. Now we're just gonna cut all around and get ready our sleeves. The length of the ribbon is 8 times wider than the bodysuit. Then I'll cut how much I need the length, and then I'm gonna sew it on the right side because we're gonna do the French seam. Then I'm gonna fold it and top stitch it. You can also press it before top stitch it if that's easier for you. I'll mark the other side of the ruffle, which is going to be the side seam, with a safety pin. Then change to number 5, which is the largest stitch, and let's make ruffles. After you did the stitch, pull the bottom one, which is coming from the bottom, and the ruffles are ready. You can also double check on the bodysuit so that way it's not too large or too small. After that, I'm gonna make sure to see the second layer how long it have to be. So for example, I want just 6 inches long, and that's enough for me for the second layer of the ruffle. I'll take the fabric and I fold it twice, and now I'm just gonna cut it 6 inches wide. Now we're ready to sew the edges on the right side, then fold it and sew it back. This is our French seam. Now let's make the ruffles. And we're ready to sew the ruffles on the bodysuit. On the green one, I did serge because this fabric it rips very quickly. Next, I took around 25 inches of the length of the ribbon, folded in half and folded in the center again. This is gonna be our small ruffles, which is gonna be sewed to the sleeves. After we did that, then we have to create our small ruffles. After our sleeves ruffles is done, we are ready to attach them to the sleeves. So this is our teeny tiny sleeves. They look so pretty with the lace, and now we're ready to attach them. Make sure to find the half of it, like the middle, and we're not gonna sew all the way, but we're gonna leave at least 1 inch from the edge and pin them together. I'm gonna do one small top stitch so the ruffle will be sewn on the sleeves. That way it will be easier for us to sew for the bodysuit. Before you're gonna sew the sleeves, we need to redesign the back side. You can redesign it in so many ways, but this is the way I choose. I'm gonna find the half, then I will make the line and connect with the edges of the back part where is the sleeve. Then I will leave ½ inch down, and then I'm gonna create like a curved line, and this is gonna be my final line where I'm gonna sew the lace part. I was thinking which way should I redesign it, but I think I'm just gonna leave one side and other side, so that way we have the see-through back side. Before we're gonna cut the fabric, I wanna make sure to open the sleeves right here on the shoulder, but don't forget to mark where they were. That way I can see exactly how I need to place my ribbon lace on it, and then I'm just gonna pin them together so I can see exactly the shape. And I will do same thing with the other part. You can just place it on top, right side on the right side. And here is our second part. And I will pin it as well together with the fabric from the back side of the bodysuit. Now we are ready to cut, and second part as well. I pull a little bit lace because I want to make sure when we put it on the baby, it's gonna look nice on the shoulder. I will mark the line as well, and then I'm just need to sew with that line. Before that, I'm just gonna cut ½ inch from my original line. And now I'm just gonna turn, match the seam, and sew the line. Only the lace. I will keep the other part just in case when I'm sure it's everything is good to go. After we're gonna do the top stitch, I'm gonna cut the extra fabric and then I'm gonna serge it. Then we're gonna press it You can do the top stitch from the right side, but I choose just to press it well. After all it's done, we need to make sure right here where this triangle is meeting, we want to make sure to sew it. Or at the same time, you can add a small teeny tiny ribbon bow and just sew it by hand, which that's what I did. Now when I'm sure everything is good, I am ready to remove the back side from the bodysuit that we don't need anymore. And now we're ready to sew back the bodysuit just like original it went to. I'm gonna pin the shoulder and I'm gonna do a small stitch to make sure they are sewed together. It will be easier for us to attach the sleeves. Now we are ready to sew the sleeves. Make sure to find the shoulder line, and then on the sleeve you can find the half, and then just pin it all around together. I'll be sewing 1/4 from the edge, and make sure when you're sewing just a little bit like pull the fabric, not much, and then serge it. Okay, so our sleeves is done, everything is clean. Now we have to sew the sides and the sleeve. Our sleeves is done, now we're ready to sew the ruffles. We can sew the white first and then the green. I did start the opposite way, which I realized that I supposed to do the different way, but it's okay. We're all still learning, right? The bodysuit you can redesign in so many ways. You can even add, like, let's say a ruffle in the front part and then some beading or so, but I think for me ruffles it's enough on this dress, so I'm gonna probably create some flowers and we're just gonna add something on the dress. So let's finish our ruffles to be sewn. First I'm gonna pin on one side and other side, and then when I'm gonna sew, make sure you don't pull too much but a little bit, so that way you'll be more like in a comfortable way. After I sew first layer, I'm gonna do same thing with the second layer, pin the sides and sew it all around. After all it's done, you're welcome to press a little bit, that way it's not too fluffy, and we're ready to start working on our flowers. I'm gonna cut some flowers from the lace and from the ribbon and kind of combine them and create some small flowers. At the same time, I wanted to give you another idea. For example, if it's for newborn and you want to do only one ruffle, you can create a small ruffle and add it right at the edge of the legs, which is pretty cute too. That's just an idea. For me, it's a little too much, and the dress it's covering them, so they're not going to be seen. Now, let's start working on the flowers. You're gonna need simple beads if you have them. If not, don't worry, they work just fine without it. And what I'm gonna do is take the flower, fold it in 2 times, and then second one on top, and sew them right on the white ones. The first flower I'm creating is combination with both colors, and then I'll create 2 of them, just the green one, to add a little color on the dress. How you want to place the flower is up to you. You can put them on a waist, you can put them like this vertically, or to add small flowers around, kind of like polka dots, and add beads. You can play the way you want it. The way I like it is this way, so I'm just gonna place them and sew by hand. The final touches is to glue some flat beads. It looks like pearls, and I'm gonna glue them here and there on the lace to give a little bit of sparkle on it. I also created a small bow in the back. I did not make a video of it. It's very simple to make a simple bow and to add it up on the dress. You also can just buy simple ribbon and just do the bow and attach to the dress on the back side. Here I am starting to also create a headband with same design flowers so they can match the dress in case if she will do some pictures, that will be perfect for her, headband. So I'm gonna use same design with some teeny tiny beads, and our dress and our headband is almost ready, so I'm excited to show you the final look. So here is the final look of a cute headband. I am really excited about it. And here is the final look of the cute dress and headband. I hope this tutorial will inspire you to be creative and create your own cute dresses for the little ones. And this is the back side of the dress. As you see, I created the bow and all set. This is a closer look to details. As you see, this is our little flowers. I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. I want to say thank you so much for your time. If you want to see more creative projects like this and more, subscribe for more and enjoy creating and just upcycle bodysuits. Why not? Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.